everyone, and welcome to my forest. How is everyone doing today, or tonight, depending on where you live? Today, we're going to be playing some Zenless Zone Zero and starting the new story. What new friends will we find along the way, and what adventures will we discover today as we head out into the wonderful world of Zenless Zone Zero? Let's find out, shall we? All right, here we go, guys. We are going to go talk to Wise as usual. So let's head out. He is right over here. Hello, Wise. How are you doing today? It's been a while since Senior Shunguang left. By the way, Belle, about that Senior Shunguang who dropped by suddenly last time, did you ever tell her about those illusions we saw of Senior Yi? Not yet. Not yet. I only managed to say hi before she rushed off in a hurry. She made me promise not to tell Shifu about it. Probably some kind of secret mission, huh? Besides, what we saw were just illusions. I don't think we should tell her when we only saw fragments of the full story. Makes sense. Speaking of which, Fairy, what's the status of that location we tagged with the periodic ether fluctuations?
The spatial fissure has stabilized to a traversable state. Connected area,
yes!
old mining site. Recommendation: proceed with investigation within the current stability window.
All right, let's go. Sarah and Senior Yi both went there.
Sarah used Itari's ability to determine the direction she and Senior Ye both went.
Looks like we'll need to investigate that old mining site soon. We can tell Senior Shunguang once we get more info. We should investigate it now, before the fissure shifts. Yeah, Shifu might have made arrangements already. Senior Ye, I hope he's doing all right. However, on that fateful evening when the Exaltist Overseer Mevrok met her end, a storm intertwining with the fates of the Ye siblings was already brewing in the depths of the Lemnian Hollow. Darlin is done! Hooray! Hey, Thunder, how you doing today? Good to see you. Can't really stick around because spoilers, but she is finished. Oh, I totally get it. That's amazing. I'm so glad she's done. That's awesome. What W engine did you end up putting on her? Did you put yeah, the steam oven. That's right. That's what it's called. Steam oven, lol. Okay. Awesome. It's gonna have to do. Yeah. Yeah. She's got 73% crit rate. Nice. And 2.5 ER, so not too bad. 2.5 energy regen. Wow. All right. I'm so glad she's done. Hey, Grib, how you doing today? Grib says, hello, Cotton. Cotton says, hello, Grib, how are you doing today? And then because Grib always in bad mood, he says, I'm doing bad today. Oh, Grib. Oh. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah. All right. A storm intertwining with the fates of the Yes siblings. Tomorrow I'll have to suffer. Tomorrow I'll have to rewrite the test. Ooh. Why do you have to rewrite the test? Does the creator actually exist? That's the big question that's been brewing. Is the creator actually real? We've been going all this time under the assumption, well, possibly under the assumption that the creator is a false thing. Well, perhaps we've thought it's real, but perhaps we thought it's false. But this is the first time we've got some solid evidence that the creator could in fact be real. That this cult is actually based on some kind of solid stuff. Not just a scam. Because I have an F. Oh, I'm sorry you have to retake the test, Grib. That's really, really hard. I would imagine that's not a fun time. Taking tests is not very fun. So that's a whole throws a whole plot twist into the world of Zenless. If the creator actually does exist, it changes everything. Who is the creator? What kind of power do they possess? Are they responsible for making the ethereals and for making all of the places where the ethereals live, for making Hollow Zero, for making the other hollows. I up until now I thought that the hollows were man-made from some man-made disaster. But what if it's not that simple? I don't know. I don't know where they're going to go with this. Don't know what twists and turns the story's going to take us. Maybe there's some other creatures, some sort of other beings that aren't human at play here. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Cotton Candy, I'm so sorry I ruined your mood. I'm practically begging God for forgiveness. You haven't ruined my mood, Grib. Don't worry. I'm in a deep thinking state of thinking about this story of the Zenless story. You haven't ruined my mood, don't worry. You are totally okay. So yeah, we will we'll have to find out because there's like I said before, there's so much at play here. And there's so much that could happen. There's so much they could do with this. We're kind of at a crossroads, and I don't know if we're going to get answers to our questions anytime soon. But hopefully, the answers will be revealed. So let's find out, guys. I've talked enough. I've speculated enough. Let's find the answers, hopefully, to some of our questions. Isn't what you see in front of you the best proof? The Creator knew your nightmares, knew your fears. They even know that side of you that you've been so carefully hiding. What has Ye been hiding? Why keep running from who you really are? I just usually say that when I have no way out of a situation. I mean, in situations where they're either passing you around or shooting you. Where they're passing you around? I don't fully understand. Well, I say it in that tone. But you don't need to worry, Grib, about talking here and about unburdening yourself. This is a place where you should be able to feel comfortable. So don't worry. Hi, Marley. How you doing? Good to see you. Okay, so what are you hiding, Ye? How doing? I'm doing good. It's a good day today. How are you doing, Marley? The Creator has never been stingy with rewards for mortals who help fulfill their grand purpose. Are you sure about that? Are you sure? Are you sure the Creator rewards people and doesn't just lead them to their doom?
Your dearest wish will be fulfilled by them alone.
My wish.
Yes, buried deep within your nightmares, the thing you fear most. The very thing you'd stop, no matter what it cost. The one with the most terrifying consequences.
Is that his sister?
Your wish is to stop this scene from ever becoming reality, and the authority granted to me by the Creator can momentarily reduce those fears of yours to nothing. I've merely tempered the onslaught of those nightmares. If you want to sever the connection between your sister and that sword, then the Creator is the only hope for you.
Xiaoguang.
Whoa. Season 2, Chapter 5, On the Precipice of the Abyss. in Russian is like when a crowd messes with you. Well, the point of that line is you're either messed with or ended. Neither is very good, although there is a third option. Simply run away. But that doesn't work here. Everything that happened within the hollow remains shrouded in mist. And for now, Swabian Temple is still bathed in a tranquil, peaceful, everyday calm. Perfect timing, Belle. Everyone from the temple went out with Beelion today to help the neighbors, so it's just us left at Swabian Temple. I was about to ask you to help tidy up the guest room. Next time, when Senior Shuangguang comes by, we can ask if she'd like to stay over. Just then, some pretty lively laughter and chatter comes from the outer courtyard. Is everyone back already? That was quick. Should we go check it out? Go out and see what's happening. Well, it's still not clear, so I won't bore you. Let me squeeze your cheeks. Pata pata. Whoa, even my wife doesn't know about my secret stash. How'd you figure that out? It's Guang Guang. She's here. Though there may be ups and downs, wishes come true in the end. That's basically saying I'll scrape by on my exams. You see that light brown hair and pretty red ribbon again. All things in this mortal world are bound by fate. Patience, patience. Let me peer into the secrets of heaven. Please help me out, young master. My rooster with the pretty tail's been gone 3 days already. Could you divine whether a yellow weasel spirit might have taken him? Oh no. Is her rooster gone forever? This is the symbol of Shun as wind. Shun stands for the rooster and also means to enter. Okay, I think I'll go to bed. Good night. Hugs. Good night, Grib. I hope you have a great night's sleep and a better day tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Good night. When did Senior Shuangguang get here? When did Senior Shuangguang arrive? That tone, it kind of reminds me of Yishuan Shifu. Is she divining for people? Don't worry, ma'am. Your rooster's perfectly fine. Judging from the hexagram, he's simply chasing after his destiny and freedom out in the vast world beyond. Okay? Ah, is that so? But he's already quite old. Huh? Now don't you worry. The young master here knows her stuff. Don't let that young face fool you. She's got real skills. Why, just the other day, a delivery truck from Good Goods came rattling down the road, and the back door flew clean open. Whole load of cargo was about to spill out and hit someone. Then this little Shifu strolls by, gives a wave, and whoosh! Everything pops right back in. Wow! Really? Back then, nobody even knew she was Swabian Temple's acting temple master. Folks were just saying her moves had that same flair as Yishuan Shifu's. Wait. Acting temple master? What? The days are getting exponentially worse, so unfortunately it won't get any better. Oh, Crib! Oh! Oh, I'm sorry. Just lending a hand. I'm just glad no one got hurt. That's all that matters. Miss, my kite string broke and it flew so far away. It's gone. Will it ever come back on its own? Well, look here, little one. The fortune slip says, when lofty trees meet the wind, a single thread of fate is quietly woven. Your kite didn't just fly away, it helped connect your wish to the stars above. When you grow up and you're as tall as those trees outside, you'll be able to reach up and catch both your kite and your wish again. Greet your senior. Senior? What are you up to right now? The once chatty acting temple master freezes at the sound, a flicker of caught red-handed embarrassment flashing in her eyes. Junior? Oh, you were here. Ha, ha, ha. Today, the weather is nice today. What I mean is, Junior, you're here. When divining, solemnity comes first. So you should address me as Acting Temple Master. Got it? Acting Temple Master! The Acting Temple Master speaks the absolute truth. Yes, everyone. My junior is here to remind us that today's auspicious hour has passed. The heavenly signs have dimmed. It is no longer suitable to divine further. That's all for today, everyone. Should any troubles arise, you're always welcome to visit Sweebian Temple. Junior, there's something important I need to tell you. Come with me for a moment. Trying to keep her cool, Senior walks off to the side, mysteriously beckoning for you to hurry up and follow her. Whew, that was close. Almost blew our cover there. Thanks for playing along. Looks like Bowlion's intel still needs some work. Acting Temple Master? Senior Shuangguang, about that Acting Temple Master title, and that Bangbu backing you up. That's Bowlion, right? The one who secretly snuck down from Yunque Summit to train at Phylum Heights? We thought Swabian Temple was unattended today, since Shifu and Senior Fufu aren't around either. If someone comes for a divination, I'm the most senior disciple here now, so I just took over for a bit, you know? The other day, I was hanging around Waifei Peninsula when I ran into little Bowlion. We both nearly jumped out of our skins, thinking the other had been sent to drag us back to Yunque Summit. So, you also snuck down the mountain, Senior? Last time we met was so brief that we didn't really get to chat properly. Why did you sneak down the mountain, Senior? Well, for certain reasons, I'm not exactly allowed to leave Yunque Summit as I please. Shifu had me in seclusion training for ages. It was so boring I could scream. Just after I came out of seclusion, I heard Shifu had to head into the city for something important. My brother and Senior Fufu probably went with him too, right? Talk about perfect timing! Her brother. She means Senior Ye, right? Senior Ye's situation. Senior Shunguang's brother. That must be Senior Ye. Sounds like she still doesn't know what happened. Telling her now would only ruin the mood. I'll find a better time later. These days, little Bowlion and I have been traveling around Waifei, doing our part to fight evil and help those in need. Oh, and we've heard tons of stories about Shifu and your past adventures. Stuff like foiling the Exaltus conspiracy, resolving crises in the Hollows. Just hearing it all got my blood pumping. But then, my grand adventure hit a teeny tiny problem. I kinda ran out of adventure funds. I left in such a rush and didn't bring enough with me. Just when Bowlion and I were at our wits' end, a figure suddenly zipped into sight like whoosh!
That was you, Junior Belle. You're my lifesaver, and the only person I can depend on in Wi-Fi now.
Oh. Please, please, you're the only one I'm close to here. You'll take us in, right? Pretty please? But how do I take you in when I'm living in Swabian Temple and you can't be seen at Swabian Temple? Swabian Temple is also your home. Take you in? You're making it sound too formal, Senior. Swabian Temple is a Youngquay Summit outpost. Naturally, it's your home too. If you move in, things will only get livelier. Of course we'd love to have you here. My brother Wise and I both live here, and there are other disciples around too. If you ever need anything, we can always help out. Perfect! Ah, but now that you mention it, I do have one teeny tiny little favor to ask. A tiny favor? Go ahead and ask away, Senior.
First, call me Senior a few more times. I'm enjoying it.
Okay. Huh?
Huh?
You don't want to?
Senior Shungwang!
Sure, no problem. Senior Shungwang?
Yay! Well, I never get tired of hearing Senior, but given the situation, just call me Xiaoguang for now. My brother and Shifu call me that. And can I just call you by your name?
Sure. Oh, and about who I am. Could you keep it a secret from the others for now? It took a lot for me to sneak down here. If word gets out, Shifu will know in no time and have me dragged right back up the mountain. Yishuan Shifu will come and get Xiaoguang?
Yishuan Shifu's usually so carefree. I didn't expect her to be so protective.
We're promising Xiaoguang? Oh my. I promise. If anyone asks, I'll just say, you're my friend who admires Youngquay Summit's way of training. They haven't seen you before, so it'll be fine. Awesome! You're the best, Junior Belle. It's settled then. Don't worry. While Shifu's away, if anything happens during our adventures, your senior will protect you with everything she's got. This is my first time being a senior. It's so fun and satisfying. As Xiaoguang speaks, you hear a voice calling for help from the door. You hurry to the door. Young masters, my name is Old Zhao. I'm a miner who lives not too far from here. Something's happening over at the old mining site. I ran into some Swabian Temple disciples on my way here, and they told me to find one of Yishuan Shifu's new disciples. The old mining site. What happened? Some of my fellow workers and one of Banyue Shifu's apprentices are trapped there by the miasma. Oh, that's bad. Trapped in miasma? But isn't there a work stoppage order in place?
What are miners doing there? Isn't Porthalumix under a work stoppage order? As far as I know, the acting manager is definitely supposed to be enforcing that.
Well, it's not technically a production zone. The place had been mined out and abandoned. They started shutting it down years ago. That shutdown was interrupted by the miasma disaster a decade back. Hardly any miners or their families made it out alive. They left their equipment behind, and the mine faded from public memory. But lately, people have been saying the miasma's thinned out, almost like an ebbing tide. which got some clueless, promotion-hungry manager thinking it would be a great idea to send a team in and see if they couldn't start things up again. A few miners who had survived the disaster wanted to go back and pick up some keepsakes, so they volunteered to join the team. And now look at the mess we're in. That apprentice was supposed to be their muscle, but he hasn't made it back either.
Lumix has already managed to rescue a few, but no one knows how long it'll take to get the rest out. I couldn't get in touch with Banyue Shifu, and the helpers Lumix sent didn't exactly put my mind at ease, so I came to ask for help from you masters at Swabian Temple. Don't worry, Mr. Zhao. Please, lead the way. I'll go with you right now. I'll go with you too.
The old mining site? That's exactly where Sarah and Senior Ye went. Perfect. I can investigate, get some solid leads, then tell Xiaoguang about it.
And me too, Xiaoguang. Mister, we've got a few things to discuss and prepare first. Could you share the location with us? We'll head over right after. Thank you. Thank you so much. I need to hurry back to help now. I'll be counting on you both. After leaving the details, the miner rushes off in a hurry. Belle, you looked like you wanted to say something earlier? Saving a few people trapped in the hollow is a piece of cake for me. Trust me, I can handle it alone. You stay here and keep Swabian Temple safe. I'll be quick, in and out. Promise. I couldn't bring it up earlier. There are things I need to discuss with you privately.
I couldn't say it back there, but you've been in seclusion all this time, so I guess Shifu and the others haven't had a chance to tell you. The truth is, before we came to Wi-Fi Peninsula, we didn't just run a video store. My brother and I have another job. We also take on commissions as proxies.
Proxies! So that's your specialty. No wonder Shifu, who rarely takes on disciples, made an exception for you two. That means we could actually...
Yes, we could go save those people.
Yup, we could head into the hollow to save those people. You looked really worried just now. We just gotta let my brother know about the situation first.
Yeah, helping those in danger is part of what it means to be a disciple of Yunkuei Summit. Besides, my brother and I actually go way back with Banyue Shifu.
Really?
It's been years since we last spoke, but he really looked after us before.
That's very interesting.
If his apprentice is in trouble, I can't just stand by and do nothing.
So you know Banyue Shifu too.
So you know Banyue Shifu too? He's helped us out a lot before. Let me try to contact him now.
You try to reach Banyue Shifu, but there's no reply, so you decide to tell Wise about the situation first.
Master, Banya is currently inside Lemnian Hollow and cannot be reached at this time.
Alright. If he's in the hollow, he probably already knows about the situation.
Fairy says Banyue Shifu is in the hollow. Maybe he already knows about the trapped miners and his apprentice.
I'm sure he does. Didn't the miner who came to us and told us about the situation say that he did? Or did I misunderstand that?
Sorry, may I ask who Fairy is?
I am Fairy, a Type 3 general-purpose AI equipped with total sequential integration. I am also Master's supreme assistant, the most versatile companion for holo navigation, data processing, and life management. Last but not least, when Master makes questionable decisions, I offer a modest spark of wisdom to keep things on track.
Oh my!
Hello, Miss Ye Shunguang. I have forwarded your lifestyle preference analysis report to Second Assistant. That is, the Master's rather clumsy brother. As
Oh my!
for arranging your guest room.
Hey.
Miss Xiaoguang, if you're curious about Master's little secrets, such as how many snacks they've been secretly hoarding, whether they talk in their sleep, or which hand they squeeze first when they get nervous, I can also provide you with a report of equal depth. After reading it, you'll understand Master about 89.75% as well as I do.
Oh boy. Interrupt Fairy.
Fairy, maybe we should talk about that later.
Or never.
Thank you, Fairy. But I think I'll try getting to know Belle on my own. It's more fun to discover things little by little. I'll leave the Hollow Rescue and the guest room arrangements in your capable hands.
Understood, Miss Xiaoguang. I respect your spirit of discovery, and I look forward to building a peaceful life at Suibian Temple with you.
Okay.
I guess Fairy can be considerate once in a blue moon. Alright, back to the matter at hand.
Belle, you and Zhao Guang should head back first and get ready to go into the Hollow. I'll set up the HDD to support you. Leave it to us.
All right, the first team up between Phaethon and Xiaoguang begins now.
Phaethon! Wow, so you're the legendary proxy I heard talking about a few days ago. Sorry. Saving people comes first. We gotta focus on what's important. Fairy has a preliminary grasp of the situation there. Some people from Porcelumex have been rescued, but their manager, one of the miners, and Banyue Shifu's disciple are still missing. Belle, Zhao Guang, Eus is ready. Do you want to start the Hollow Rescue now? Let's go. All right, here we go, guys.
Were there always flowers like these in the Hollow?
I feel like I've seen these flowers before.
I think I've seen flowers like these before. And they don't seem to show any signs of miasma corruption either. That ties back to what old Zhao mentioned earlier. Miasma in Lemnian Hollow seems to be receding like an ebbing tide. Maybe this is one of the signs that the miasma is getting weaker. Places once swallowed by it are starting to show traces of life again.
Is that so? I feel like I've seen these white flowers before. A long time ago. But where was it? Never mind. That doesn't matter now. Let's keep going.
The path's blocked. Let's use disintegration to clear the obstacle.
Boom.
Help me!
We're on our way.
Over there.
Help! Please!
Request
Oh no.
received, dear. I'm up.
Oh. Oh.
Dear, please leave a 5-star review for today and delete any prior complaints or negative comments. Otherwise...
Oh my.
You'll make sure I get back safe, right? You have to understand how important I am to this operation. If I can't submit the mine reactivation safety report...
Please kindly shut that little mouth of yours. I almost envy how blissfully clueless you are. After causing this mess, you don't even realize it.
Oh boy.
How does that saying go? Don't put your foot in your mouth.
Causing a mess? What do you mean?
Reasoning with a reckless fool isn't in my job description. I'm only here to deal with a customer complaint you filed a few days ago. Who knew you'd run off somewhere this dangerous? Finding the quickest and most efficient fix for every complaint. That's the mission of our TOPS Cross-Department Customer Service Center.
Okay.
Just think of me as your preschooler self-service guide.
Wow!
Switch to the kitty navigation mode while I'm at it?
Oh my word, Dylan!
You?
Cross-department customer service center?
Hey, Dylan, we meet again. What's Top's cross-department customer service center? Weren't you with Krampus?
Shh, times are tough. Gotta keep a few side gigs to stay afloat. Judging by that look, you didn't come here for sightseeing either, huh?
We're here to rescue people. Want to join us?
We heard people are trapped here. My friend and I came to help. If you're also here to rescue people, why not join us? It'll be safer that way.
Me? Oh, I'm just an unlucky call center operator who came chasing down a customer complaint. But hey, since we're all friends here, I'd be glad to help if you promise to leave me some good reviews so I can hit my quota today. Oops. There I go, running my mouth again. As soon as I say yes to something, trouble pops right up.
A few more ethereals emerge nearby, so you tell the manager you rescued to take cover. Okay. Combat tutorial. Combat character intro. Yi Shuang Guang. During battle, press the ally skill button. What? And Yi Shuang Guang will enter the field, unleashing an EX special attack on enemies. After use, the ally skill will enter cooldown. Okay, so she's like a Bang Boo. Character intro Dylan. When Dylan uses EX special attack consecutively in a short time, she will perform a 3-hit combo of rock, paper, scissors attacks, accumulating massive days. Dylan accumulates positive reviews over time or by hitting enemies with specific skills. With at least 90 positive reviews and a chain attack window is opened by using chain attack, EX special attacks, get lost, or quick assist forward call. The next character to switch in has their chain attack upgraded to an ultimate.
Judging by the way you fight, you're from Yunquay Summit, aren't you?
Rock,
What?
paper,
Yunquay Summit? No, no.
scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. This is awful. Since you're the rescue team, get me out of here first. Are there any more survivors ahead? How am I supposed to know? Just get me out of here first. Ow. My whole body hurts so bad. Ow. You organized this startup event or whatever it is, and you don't know how many people there are? I've arranged for someone to escort you out. If you keep trying to mess around, I can't guarantee the coordinates I leave will be accurate. There's also a minor and a young man. Saving lives comes first. Let's keep moving. You're here to save us, right? I'm fine. I'm not badly hurt. But you need to help that young man, quick. A young man? Where? Right there. Look down and you'll see. A kind-hearted young disciple from Banyue Shifu's martial arts school came with us, doing his best to keep us safe. He tried to help me, but ended up getting stuck at the bottom of this cliff. The miasma is so thick down there, I don't dare go any lower. All I can do is wait here. Don't worry, we'll find a way. Thank you. I'll leave it all to you guys.
Sacrifices? The Exaltists were wiped out. Why are these things still here?
I have no idea.
The Exaltists? I thought the Defense Force wiped them all out. Didn't expect to see stragglers here. Leaving loose ends like that isn't a good habit. Seems like this place has got more uninvited guests than I thought.
You there! Speak up! What are you doing here?
Bunch of snot-nosed brats.
You?
After being ignored, Zhao Guang looks a bit flustered. Put on a fierce, intimidating look. Can Belle put on a fierce, intimidating? Probably.
Talk now, or we'll stop being nice.
You are ignored. Again.
Listen, friends, that's not how you interrogate someone. He's got the right to keep his mouth shut, you know? That's fine. He can stay quiet. But if he can't show his worth, we can always hand him over to the Defense Force. Hey, you. I've heard that some folks in the Defense Force hate your kind with a passion. If you end up in their hands, by the time you're ready to talk, they might not be in the mood to listen. Right now, you're basically an employee trying to pay off your boss's debts after the company's already gone under. No matter how you look at it, you're the one taking the loss.
Alright. I'll tell you. Just don't tell them I said it. Acting all ready to die a minute ago. Weren't you acting all ready to die a minute ago? Giving up already? I've had enough of living every day in fear. It's all because Lady Sarah suddenly decided we have to go searching for some ancient array. Of course it's Sarah. What kind of ancient array?
Of course it's Sarah. What kind of ancient array?
I'm not gonna lie, I've got no idea.
You're searching for something, you have no idea what you're searching for?
We've been running around like headless chickens for days. No clue what we're even looking for.
Wow.
She just said to keep an eye out for anything that looked like it was hundreds of years old or didn't belong here. Honestly, I don't think she even knows what she's looking for herself. What rotten luck. I thought joining the Exaltists would turn my life around, but not long after I signed up, the Overseer died. And now I'm just running and hiding, living in fear. You know what? Just hand me over to the Defense Force already. I'm done.
Wow. Okay. Don't give up hope. You can still turn a new leaf.
Don't give up hope. You can still turn a new leaf and start over.
Start over? The only ones starting over are the sacrifices Lady Sarah reverted back.
What? You can revert sacrifices?
Wait, sacrifices reverted? What do you mean?
Oh, that's complicated. After Overseer Mevarok died, the Creator gave Lady Sarah some kind of power. I saw it with my own eyes. She turned several sacrifices back to normal. No trace of corruption at all.
Are you serious? That's possible?
She called it, return to the origin.
In the visions, Senior Yes said Sarah freed him from the nightmares.
In the visions, Senior Yes said Sarah freed him from his nightmares. She must have used the same power.
Stuff like that's way above my pay grade. But ever since Lady Sarah inherited the Creator's authority, she's gotten more and more mysterious. No one knows what she's up to. The only one still tagging along with her is that gloomy guy.
Who's she with?
Could it be Senior Ye?
Oh no. Could that be?
Master, your heart rate just spiked to 140 BPM. That's caught red-handed stress levels. Your brainwaves are showing intense activity in the panic topic change zone. If you try to change the subject now, your pitch will rise by 15% and your speech speed by 40%. Credibility predicted to drop below baseline.
Belle?
Saving lives comes first.
We should prioritize saving people. How about we just restrain him for now and question him after?
Yeah. What matters now is finding the trapped people. I'll hold him in place for the time being.
I don't think we should hide from her that Senior Ye is with Sarah.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Dylan's smile lingers. Faint, knowing, but she doesn't oppose your decision.
The path is blocked by rubble.
That's a massive piece of rubble. Let's take a look around.
I think we have to pull this switch and move it with the... smash it with the cart. A huge boulder is blocking the tracks with what appears to be flammable ore scattered around. Maybe you can try using disintegration to detonate the flammable ore. You don't have enough flammable ore here, but that minecart over there is packed with it. First, activate the tracks to transport the minecart here. Then blast through the obstacle by detonating the flammable ore inside the cart. Okay, so I had the right idea. Just the wrong execution. Interact with the lever to light up the currently activated track. Once the correct track is activated, you can interact with the minecart to move it to the obstacle ahead. Once the minecart comes to a stop in front of the obstacle, use disintegration and detonate it, and clear the obstacle.
Looks like we need to pull the lever first to activate the right track.
Pull the lever, Kronk!
Then we need to push the minecart to the rubble, right?
My word, look at that sword. That is absolutely ginormous. Okay. Kabloom!
The trapped person should be inside.
Better use disintegration again.
Ning Xiang? Ning Quang?
Thanks for saving me back there. I'm Ning Chen. How should
Ning
I address
Chen.
you all?
Okay.
Rep 2493. Dylan here. No need to thank me. Though, if you really want to, feel free to hop on the TOPS website, navigate to the bottom right corner, and click Contact Us to send a nice little thank you email.
All right.
I Don't make the title too dramatic, though, or the system might flag it as spam. Something like commendation. Perfect service from Cross Department Rep 2493 would be perfect. What do you think?
He's so confused. My friend here, she likes to joke around. I don't think she was joking.
My friend here was just joking. She works at Tops. Just call her Dylan. I'm Belle, disciple of Yunque Summit, now training at Swabian Temple. This is my friend Xiaoguang. She's a mystic too.
I don't think you were supposed to say that.
And this is my assistant Eos. We heard people were trapped in the miasma here, so we came to help.
I see. It's rather embarrassing to admit, but some miners had asked Shifu for help, saying they needed protection while recovering valuables in this area. Shifu happened to be away at the time, so when I heard the miasma in Lemnian Hollow was receding, I thought maybe I could handle this myself. After all, I've trained under him for some time now. But I underestimated how dangerous it was. I got separated from the miners and ended up trapped here myself.
The Shifu you mentioned. Was it Ban Yue Shifu?
Yes. Do you know him?
Yes, we know him.
We do. Not long ago, he helped me and my companions get through some big trouble. Helping his disciple now is the least I can do.
I see. What a coincidence. It's not safe here. We should go. The hollow's unpredictable. Please, be careful.
All right. What are you doing there, Zhao? Just watching us.
And don't put too much pressure on yourself. Another pair of hands is always going to be helpful.
More of these annoying creatures! Our time playing hooky is valuable too! Got one for complaints! It never ends! I'll handle you all at once! I'm right here!
Whoa.
Voices of the day. Why not listen to your inner voice?
It's Banue!
We're saved. It's Banue Shifu.
What was that? Alright, character intro Banue! When Banue consumes adrenaline or triggers a perfect dodge, he accumulates Wrathful Fires. When Wrathful Fires are at or above 120, Banue can hold basic attack to enter the Visage of Wrath state. While in the Visage of Wrath state, hold EX to automatically execute combo attacks, dealing massive damage.
Banue Shifu always shows up right on time.
Press to activate basic attack, Towering Peaks. Press to activate EX special attack. So is it 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2?
There are more evil creatures lurking over there.
Oh, that's what you do. Okay. There we go. That's what you do.
As I thought, there's more of them.
Okay, so I'm holding.
There's no issue. He's not much of a threat. Keep yourselves safe.
Ouch. Ouch. I hold this down. I hold this down. I hold this down. I do this. Hold this down. Hold this down. Do this. What's his alt do? Hold. Do this.
I've got your back.
Is everyone okay?
Shifu.
We're all good, and even better now that you're here.
Thanks for stepping in, Banyu Shifu. We feel much safer with you here.
Thank you for helping out.
Oh, Dylan.
Miss Dylan, your aura seemed shaky when I arrived. Is there something on your mind?
Yeah, what was that weird thing that happened with Dylan?
Nothing. I was just distracted for a moment.
It's more than nothing, Dylan.
Sorry, Shifu. I acted rashly. I thought I could save people, but I only ended up putting everyone at risk.
Don't do it again. Tomorrow morning you owe me 300 strikes on the practice dummy.
Oh my.
Yes, Shifu.
I've told you before, your fists must be able to defend yourself before they can save others. Compassion only counts if it's as solid as your punch. Rendering assistance beyond your strength is a second disaster. You reached for the drowning and became the stone pulling them down.
Oh my.
Yes, Shifu. I'll remember this and accept my due punishment when we return.
Banyu Shifu is usually so humble and gentle, but he sure is strict with his disciples.
Banyu Shifu is usually so humble and easygoing. Who would have thought he'd be such a strict teacher? Very different from Yishuan Shifu.
Banyu Shifu, do you still remember me?
Yes, Xiaoguang. I saw you when I arrived. But when facing an enemy, all distractions must be put aside.
Right. Facing an enemy is like holding water in your hands. One crack and it all spills. That's why, no matter how strong or weak your opponent is, you must give full focus. That's something my brother and I learned from you when we were little.
Ah.
It has been some time since I've seen you last. You've grown taller, and your heart is as bright as ever.
So, Xiaoguang, you were once Banyu Shifu's student?
Wait, Xiaoguang, were you Banyu Shifu's disciple?
Oh, I don't consider myself worthy of being called a true master. I only showed Xiaoguang and her brother a few basic moves before they went to train with Yishuan Shifu. Now I just run a martial arts school, teaching people how to fend for themselves. That's all.
You're far more than that.
You're a disciple of Yishuan Shifu from Yunquai Summit. I've heard your sect is full of gifted mystics. It's an honor to meet you.
Oh, Yunquai Summit. When we were fighting earlier, I couldn't help noticing your sword case. It looks very interesting. Ye Shunguang of Yunquai Summit. And inside that case must be the Qingming sword, right?
Oh. Qingming sword?
The Qingming sword? Xiaoguang, you... Then that means...
Why are you looking at me like that?
Yishuan Shifu once told me about Qingming sword's risks.
Yishuan Shifu told me about the side effects of the Qingming sword. You just did all that fighting. Are you feeling alright? This is all my fault. I shouldn't have let you come with me on this rescue mission without knowing the full story first.
Hey, relax. See? I'm fine. Shifu must have told you all the scary rumors about this sword, but probably didn't mention the sword case, huh?
What?
Don't worry. This case is something Shifu crafted after years of research. It keeps me safe from the sword's price.
Something tells me that's false.
I can channel the case to defend myself. As long as I don't break the seal and draw the blade itself, there's nothing to worry about.
That's hard to believe.
Really?
It's true. If you don't believe me, you can ask Ban Yue Shifu.
Yes, that is what Yishuan Shifu has explained.
Sigh, breath of relief.
Oh, you scared me. I thought my recklessness had put you in danger.
Even so, Xiaoguang, you should always be cautious.
Yes, I will. Please relax. Shifu had me train in seclusion over and over to reinforce the effects of the case. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing here in one piece right now. Speaking of which, I have a small favor to ask. Please keep my presence in Wi-Fi Peninsula a secret.
Did you sneak down here?
Yes? But this isn't the place to talk. I'll explain everything to you.
Oh, my. Sorry to interrupt. I stepped out for a moment only to witness a touching reunion, but my supervisor's probably about to show up. I've got some things to take care of, so I'll head out and let you enjoy your reunion.
Thanks for today.
Thank you so much for today, Dylan.
Getting you all into my debt's gotta be a pretty solid performance boost, huh? Don't forget to leave me a good review, everyone!
Oh my. Dylan's petite figure gradually fades from sight.
Shifu, we've rescued everyone who was trapped. So, shall we?
Yes, let's head out.
The sound of everyone's footsteps fade into the distance, but Dylan, who left earlier, returns from the way she came, with a knowing yet slightly mischievous smile on her face. At this moment, Dylan hears some unusual voices of the deceased coming from up ahead. No, no, Lady Sarah, I'm begging you, have mercy, please. No! Please don't tell me Dylan is working with Lady Sarah. Why? Why? That Yeshuan. That Yeshuan. That Yeshuan. You think he's truly the devoted one? You think he's the truly devoted one? You knew it all along. You knew that the pleas for mercy come to an abrupt end.
Switching to business mode.
Oops, looks like I've stumbled upon some secrets again. Oh, she wasn't talking with Sarah. She was listening to the people's last words before they died. That wasn't her speaking to Sarah. That was whoever was dead That was their last words before their death. So she's not with Sarah. Okay. The mission comes first. Let's wait and see how things play out.
Next up, we're off to see that impatient supervisor. How does it feel to play the role of a warm-hearted person?
Wait. She was just playing a role that whole time?
I'm not warm-hearted. Just trying to get some good reviews to boost my performance. And helping out my new friends along the way. You're really getting into it. As your colleague, I would like to remind you not to forget about the task.
The task? Do you mean from Tops or the boss?
Hey, Eileen! Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it.
You're a cunning one. As Krampus's judge, whose orders do you truly follow? Whose will do you carry out? Can there be any other answer?
How are you doing today, Eileen? You're welcome. How's your stream going? Having fun? It's going good. Thank you so much. I am having fun. The story is so good so far. I love the Zenless stories. They're so good. I'm doing fine, just chilling at the moment. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Chilling is so good. Oh, good to hear that. Yeah. Yeah, the Zenless stories, the writers, they do such a good job with writing. How's your day going? It's going good. Thank you. Today is a wonderful day.
I'm just joking. You're always so strict, Senior Zhao. I'll retrieve that thing myself. So, did my kind-hearted senior come all this way to lend me a hand?
Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Oh, thank you. Do you play Zenless Zone Zero as well, Eileen? How long do you stream usually? I usually stream about 3 hours, but sometimes I stream for a little less or a little more.
Lend you a hand? Even as colleagues, there has to be some sort of exchange. Since the boss allows my code of conduct, I won't act without the chance of receiving something in return.
Nah, I don't play games anymore, sadly, but I love to watch streams. Oh, okay.
Just as I expected. Don't worry. I don't intend to owe you a favor so lightly. After all, you are a meat-eating rabbit, Senior Zhao.
A meat-eating rabbit. Oh, that's nice. So do you want to be a full-time streamer, or do you do just for fun? I would love to be full-time eventually, but right now it is just part-time. Right now I'm just working on building my audience, and just building a community, and streaming consistently, doing that sort of thing. Yeah. Oh, I can understand. You should also play some new trending games to gain more followers. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you.
Good, you understand. If you mess up your mission, Cleaning it up will cost extra. You'd better start soon to avoid complications.
You're welcome. Aww.
I have no intention of giving up my own target, but I'll have to wait a little longer. Wait for what? Don't forget, when I checked its operation logs, I confirmed. It's the Purge Unit Type 0. Or in other words, the killing machine designed to suppress miasma.
Wait, Banyue is designed to suppress miasma? Really?
Haven't you also visited the place where Tops deployed it all those years ago and confirmed the truth, as you call it?
You should totally think about adding some cool panels, a nice banner, and some fun emotes to your channel. It'll make your channel look way better and definitely help you grow. Yeah, I can't add emotes yet because I'm not an affiliate. When I become an affiliate, I'll totally add some emotes for sure. Yes. Absolutely. Thank you so much for the awesome suggestions. Cotton has emotes in Discord? Yes. Yes. We do have emotes in the Discord that I will add onto the emote onto the channel. Yeah, but you can add some panels, banners. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The panels and the banners I could add now, for sure. Yeah, I will have to think about doing that. I'd like to help you with it if you don't mind. I'm an artist, so I'd love to assist you. Do you have a Discord or Twitter where we can discuss further things? I do have a Twitter and a Discord bot, maybe a bot. I'm not like currently looking for, not a bot, lol. I'm not currently looking for any artists at the moment, but thank you so much for offering. Oh, I can understand. That's a good idea with the panels and the banners. I will keep that in mind. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the offer. At these words, Dylan lowers her gaze, and her smile vanishes entirely. The scent of blood fills her mind, her gaze sinking into a cold, scrutinizing stare. May I know why you aren't go for it now? I just like to think about things and mull them over and consider things for a while before I make any decisions. Dylan slowly walks through a stretch of long, silent ruins within Lemnian Hollow, alone. The silent rubble echoes with endless resentment and wailing in her ears. Oh, I see. What is this that Dylan's seeing? Is this Banyue's past? Dying screams pierce her eardrums, like shards of glass scraping against her nerves. A blast erupts amidst the chaos, tinged with the smell of rust, and the sharp curse crashes to the ground, gouging a searing hole in her mind. Thick, viscous walls flow forward, and the halved words severed by slaughter, like barbed anchors, drive deep into the listener's eardrums. When she closes her eyes, the voices of the dead clamp around her throat, turning into bruises that coil and spread until the sole listener seems to taste the blood in her own throat. Drawing herself away from recent memories, she lifts her eyes again, and the coldness that once swirled in Dylan's gaze is gone.
Don't worry. I'm not questioning the accuracy of your information, Senior Zhao. It's just that there's yet another thing to chase down.
Wow. What did we just see?
What is it? Earlier in the hollow, did you hear any strange sounds?
Hearing the dying voices of people inside the hollow. Your ability certainly expands Krampus's intel network.
Okay, so that's her talent. She's got a very unique talent.
The boss will use anyone as long as it benefits Krampus, and I've got no objections to that. But tell me, are you showing off your ability in front of me right now?
Ow. Kinda hurts that my favorite senior is being so defensive with me. I'm not talking about the voices of the dead. It's my own voice.
Huh? Your own voice?
That's why I find it so interesting. Hearing strange sounds in the hollow isn't anything unusual for me. But hearing my own voice, that's a first.
Is it the miasma?
Could it be that I actually died a long time ago and forgot about it? And what stands before you now is nothing but a shadowless ghost?
You should cut back on these lame jokes while you're on duty. I'll look into what you mentioned. Just remember, stay focused on the main mission.
No problem. By the way, that Borsalumix idiot I saved. What are you planning to do with him? Fluffy ears? So fluffy. I wonder how soft they are.
Saving him did make your entrance more believable, but anyone who takes credit for acting on their own is always unpredictable. And I don't like that kind of unpredictability.
Whoa! Did the flowers just suck up the miasma? After leaving the hollow with Banyue Shifu and the others, Zhao Guang tells them everything that had happened. I finally managed to finish training in seclusion, only to find out that Shifu, my brother, Senior Fufu, and Senior Pan were all away from the temple. I was so bored.
Since I haven't been back here for so many years, I wanted to come and see it for myself. I thought, if it were you, you'd understand.
Fine. For now, Yishuan Shifu won't hear anything from me.
Really?
But you have to promise me that you won't put yourself in danger or use the Qingming sword. During the investigation, wherever you go, I'll go with you.
Banyue Shifu, you are the best! I promise!
By the way, what should we do with the Exaltist we captured? Should we hand him over to the defense force, or...
We can continue questioning him.
We can question him a bit more first. But before that, Xiaoguang, there's something I need to tell you.
I have something I want to ask you, too. Since you spoke first, you go ahead.
About Senior Ye's whereabouts. Actually, I have some leads. Actually, Senior Ye, he didn't leave with Yishuan, Shifu, and the others. You tell Zhao Guang about what you hid from her. Good. She needs to know. Phew. I was gonna ask whether you'd been keeping something important from me. You looked so nervous just now. I didn't expect it to be about my brother. Sure, I can be a little reckless and all, but my brother's always been discreet and level-headed. If he made a choice like that, there must be more to it than it seems. Since you were already looking into his whereabouts, let's go together and get to the bottom of this.
Sure, Yuan has always been careful in what he does, but in case something has gone wrong this time, I'll help you with the investigation.
Okay. Zhao Guang, you're not angry?
So, you're not angry?
At first, I was a bit angry when I sensed you were hiding something from me. But I'm also relieved you didn't continue to keep it from me.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Xiaoguang. My brother and I were hesitant at first, but based on the information we have now, you deserve to know.
I understand. You were just worried I might act recklessly. But don't worry, I promise from now on, no more going behind your back. Please promise me you won't hide anything from me anymore, okay?
Oof. There's a lot of promises being asked. I promise.
All right, I promise. Pinky swear.
Oh, it's a pinky swear?
Pinky swear! Now, let's ask the others for more information.
Zhao Guang's expression returns to normal as she turns to the captured Exaltist.
The person you just mentioned, the one always with Sarah? Was it Ye Shuyuan from Yunquai Summit?
Does he even know who Ye is?
Yes, that's him. Just some outsider who defected halfway through, yet Lady Sarah trusts him more than any of us.
Defected? Why did he defect? Do you know?
To meet the creator, of course.
Then, what do you need the ancient array for? Aside from searching for the array, are there any other plans?
Lady Sarah got her hands on some old beat-up book. Ever since she brought it back from some market in Phylum Heights, she's been obsessed. She ordered us to search for the array, said it's key to our audience with the creator. As for anything else, I've got no clue. I'm not that high up the chain. I've been busting my back all this time, never complained, never quit, and still, I'm worse off than some guy who used to be our enemy.
Why would my brother get involved with the Exaltists and take part in such a dangerous mission?
Perhaps he's already secretly contacted Yishuan Shifu and plans to wipe out the remaining Exaltists in one strike.
If that's the case, why would Shifu possibly keep that from me and my seniors?
Or perhaps there's a reason he didn't tell Yishuan Shifu?
Yeah, it might be too dangerous to tell her. Do you know anything, Zhao Guang?
In the vision I saw, Senior Ye said he wanted to save someone, and that it was connected to his nightmares. He also said before that he hasn't slept well since returning to Waifei Peninsula. Xiaoguang, do you know anything about this?
Nightmares. Has my brother been having nightmares again? Sorry,
Better ask later.
Xiaoguang seems to have recalled something unpleasant. Better ask her about it later. I was just curious. This info doesn't sound too reliable anyway. Let's focus on something more concrete. Since Sarah was last seen at the porcelain market, let's start from there.
Oi! Hey, Ira, how you doing today? Good to see you.
I can come along tomorrow and help you all ask around. Consider it my way of thanking you. I want to be the one to hand these Exaltus remnants over to the Defense Force.
That's fine by me.
Okay. Thank you, Ningqian.
A moment later, after parting with everyone, Ningqian doesn't hand over the person to the Defense Force as promised. What? Why? Get out of here. Go far away. And find yourself a new life. Oh, is he giving him a second chance? You're letting me go? Just, who are you? Wait. He's not with the Exaltists, is he? Are you one of Lady Sarah's people? Did she send you to help me? You were played like a fool. Did you really think she cared for you? He's one of the Exaltists. Are you serious? No, he's not one of the Exaltists. He just Spirit of Vichy. He just understands that he got played. Played? What's that supposed to mean? That woman, she's too obsessed with the creator. There's no way you can trust her. Looks smart on the surface, but might just be another pawn being played like a fiddle. But I don't think that person will succeed either. They seem to be living for others too, not worth my sympathy. What on earth? Pawn? That person? Someone who actually thinks I'm worth trusting. Whatever. Why am I even telling you all this? Okay, who is this guy? Just go. Forget about the Exaltists and everything that happened today. No need to thank me. I simply have no choice myself. So I wanted to try giving you another choice. Ningqian's expression remained unreadable as he watches the stumbling yet light-footed figure disappear into the crowd. And over at Swabian Temple, after a day of commotion, everything has finally settled into silence. So Banyue Shifu and Zhao Guang knew each other from way back when. Zhao Guang's far stronger than the ordinary person, and now with Banyue Shifu, we should totally be able to guarantee everyone's safety. That'll make things way easier. About the Qingming sword, I'm still worried. Yeah, I get what you're worried about. I mean, look at what happened to Yishuan Shifu's sister and all those sword masters that came before. Having your memories, senses, and even your life drained away, that's way too heavy a price to pay. But since Yishuan Shifu placed a seal on the sword case, she must have discovered more about the side effects of the Qingming sword. For now, let's just trust in Shifu. From now on, we should be more careful. It's best to avoid letting Xiao Guang get into any dangerous situations where she'd need to draw her sword. Tomorrow's investigation. Hope we can find some new clues. For sure! Oh, right. Zhao Guang's guest room is all set up. We reference Fairy's lifestyle preferences analysis report. The other seniors at the temple helped out a lot, along with Bee Lion and Bow Lion. Go and check on Zhao Guang. When we first came to Swabian Temple, Senior Ye and the other disciples were super sweet to us. Now it's our turn to tweet Zhao Guang to the best. Everyone pitched in to perfect the place. Hope you like it, Zhao Guang. Anything else you need? Wow, you managed to make this place so neat and beautiful in just one day. I really can't thank you all enough. Everything's perfect. I love it. Just call me Senior Xingguan like Junior Bell does. She told me you're really interested in our training at Yunque Summit. Since we've got this connection, we at Swabian Temple will naturally show you proper hospitality. Thanks, Senior Xingguan. Being with everyone makes me feel so much more at ease. It's totally different from traveling alone. I heard this place used to be livelier. It'd be so much better if everyone were here. Then you can just stay here without worrying. Yeah, Xiaoguang, make yourself at home. If there's anything you need, or if you want to go shopping or grab a bite, just ask me or Belle. Okay, then this is my little home in Phylum Heights now. You both must be exhausted today, right? Why not get some early rest? After saying goodnight, senior sister Xingwan goes to rest. Everyone's so thoughtful. Too bad I can't reveal my identity right now. Once I find my brother, I'll definitely make a proper apology to all my fellow disciples. Don't worry too much, Xiaoguang. I'll help you find your brother.
Oh?
I would never doubt my brother's intentions. I'm just worried about his safety. So please, help me investigate. You've worked hard today, so go get some rest soon. Good night. Night. See you tomorrow. Actually, let's take a better look at this little room. It's a really nice room. Flowers! The blooming potted flowers look vibrant. Xiaoguang must be taking good care of them. So, did Xiaoguang like the room? She said everything's good. Looks like Fairy also prepared some casual clothes for Xiaoguang on your behalf. When the right opportunity comes, you should ask Xiaoguang to try them on and see if she likes them. Let's make it a surprise for Xiaoguang. Right, but first, we need to find out where Senior Ye is. Sarah went to Porcelain Market, and since it's got something to do with ancient times, with some ancient tomes, maybe you and Xiaoguang can go to the antique shop tomorrow and ask around. I'm so curious about that ancient tome. Anyway, let's leave it for tomorrow. Time to get some good rest. Meanwhile, on the other side. So this is the side you've been hiding. I bet the people around you never had a clue.
Should I call them adorably oblivious or applaud your flawless performance?
What? Facing Sarah's gaze, Yi Shi-yuan walks out from the shadows, his expression calm.
I never intended to hide this power from them. I just never found the right moment to tell them.
What power? What power?
Ever since I returned to Wi-Fi, the longer I was trapped in that nightmare, the clearer this form became.
Tell me, why is it that after you erased my nightmare, I can't hide this form anymore? Though, I suppose it does make it easier to move unnoticed.
You should know better than anyone. It's not that I did anything to you. This power has always been the truth you've been suppressing. My authority comes from the Creator, so it naturally returns all things to their true state.
Just like what I demonstrated to you before. I made those sacrifices return to their purest
Now
state.
they're just aimless drifters. Mindless, memoryless, poor, lost things wandering without purpose. Surely by now you understand my goal isn't meaningless destruction. The Creator can reshape the natural order and lay bare the truth itself. They see your suffering, your talent, and feel pity for your plight. Perhaps the power you and your sister share is more similar than you think.
Similar. I would have preferred if that sword had chosen me from the start.
What a good brother. But since the sword chose her, perhaps it also reflects the truth she's been suppressing.
What truth has she been suppressing?
All the while, the sword is consuming her. One day, it'll eventually turn her into the coldest blade.
Wait, the sword is consuming her?
The creator is different. Their power doesn't take, it gives. They can restore her true freedom, completely severing the connection between the sword and your sister, freeing her from its chains. And you will also be freed from the nightmare forever.
If it means saving Xiaoguang, I'll help you awaken this creator of yours. What about you? Why are you helping me? Or should I ask, what is your wish in all this?
I've already answered many times. For true peace. An unbreakable, ever-standing order. I still remember every one of the Creator's words of wisdom from when I was young, when I read them for the first time. Man prides himself on his cage, treating it as if it was order. But their laws are like sandcastles, easily washed away by the tide. Their principles like spiderwebs, scattered by the slightest breeze. Their existence like a firefly's, extinguished at the slightest touch. But when the Creator's call resounds, there shall be no more extinction, for the seeds of conflict will be erased. No more decay, for the arrow of time shall be stilled. No more suffering, for the restless heart shall be steadied. When they descend, the tongues of those who quarrel shall be frozen, the arms of sword wielders hung in midair, and the hearts of the greedy turned to crystal. Absolute, eternal, unmovable, all coalesced in that clearness. Look at this world, birth and death, love and hatred, power rising and falling, civilizations waxing and waning. Even without the hollows, chaos and disorder would still fester, like maggots feeding on detritus.
I mean, yeah, even without the hollows, there would still be chaos. That's true.
I've realized that the Creator is the answer that can end all of this.
Ow?
The answer, huh? I hope you're right. Now, I've told you the location of the array. When are you going to take the next step?
How does he know the location of the array?
Soon, just a little longer. That sacrifice, that flawless listener, is guarding this area. The purifying ritual to summon the Creator must go off without a hitch. Power. We need even more power to break through this miserable barrier. I can feel the Creator's decree resonating with my own longing. They are there, somewhere. A grand, cold, flawless will. So close to us.
The night grows heavy, and deep within Lemnian Hollow, something unknown is stirring in the darkness. A mysterious Bangbu is there, standing alone in the shadows. What Bangbu is that? Its little hands are clasped together, as if it's praying.
Hold on a little longer. Just a little longer. Very soon, salvation will come.
That's not the Creator. That can't be the Creator. A night of uproar and secrets, silently sinks into the deep darkness. As morning light spills across the land, Swabian Temple welcomes a new day, and Ning Xian, who brings news for everyone. That would be crazy if that Bangbu was the Creator. I went to Porcelain Market this morning to ask around. Ginger from the antique shop said he remembers seeing that woman in red. Oh, really? She brought a severely damaged ancient tome to Ginger, saying she wanted to restore it. What kind of ancient tome was it? Not sure yet. Ginger said that since the ancient tome was severely damaged, it was a difficult job, so he recommended it to one of his old customers who's obsessed with collecting ancient books, Bargainer Biao. I got his address so we can try our luck and pay him a visit, but Ginger also said he's met some trouble lately and might not be in the best mood. What kind of trouble? Let's go give it a try together. Pat.
Grooming and baths at fair prices. No size limits. Same rate for extra chunky kitties.
We're having a little bit of trouble with the stream.
Your one-stop pet paradise. Fluffy offers pet adoption, boarding, grooming, and more. All in one place.
Come on, you can do it. There we go. We're back. Okay. Had a little trouble with the game freezing there for a minute. Okay, scattered files. Final notice. Eviction deadline. All claims to the above property are hereby void. Oh my goodness. Vacate the premises within 3 days or face forced eviction. Oh no.
Largest selection of pets in the Wide Bay Peninsula. Come find your perfect companion today.
The atmosphere here somehow doesn't seem very friendly.
Final warning. Everything's in writing. Ownership confirmed. The property must be cleared within 3 days. Tubbs' new business plans don't wait.
My family's ancestral home, passed down for 3 generations, and now it's yours? Those documents, you fabricated them!
Times have changed. It's all about evidence, not stories. Empty your place within 3 days, or we'll clear it for you. When we clear your place, it won't be gentle. Picture your moldy old books getting crushed by a bulldozer in the landfill. See what becomes of the things you hold dear.
You bunch of bandits!
The arrogant woman leaves.
Uncle Biao? Are you all right?
Right? I'm doing great. 3 days. They expect me to clear out decades of collection in 3 days.
Sorry to bother you at a time like this.
Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but we have a few questions. Do you recall an ancient tome restoration job from the antique shop?
Gone. It's all gone. They were after the collection, and everything's been taken.
They were after the collection. About what was written in the tome. Do you still remember?
Do you remember what kind of content was recorded in that ancient tome?
What did the person who took it look like? Did they mention where they were going?
Enough! Can't you see I've got bigger problems? I don't care where the tome went. My ancestral home, where I kept my entire collection, is about to be demolished. I ain't got no time for your questions. Go away, all of you!
Sorry to bother you. I'm very sorry.
Electric cable in disorder. Bangbu are not allowed to taste. A Bangbu is thoughtfully staring at the notice board. This looks just so exciting. I can't hold back anymore. Oh no. The Bangbu charges straight at the live wire. I get it now. Behind every weird warning sign, there's probably a bunch of wild stories. The poor little Bangbu seems to be having a power overload and circuit malfunction. Let's help it out. Wait, its circuit structure. Why is it so complex? Whoa! My goodness, what is this? What is this? This would have to go there, and then there, and then there. 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 There, 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 there. There we go. After some intense and exciting rewiring, the Bangbu is back on its feet again. Somehow. Thanks for saving me. Sorry, I know the sign says not to taste the cables. I never meant to do this, but with the warning sign just sitting there, it's like it's telling me there are some tasty cables here for you to sample. Plus, I'm a Bangbu who lives for the thrill. The more glitchy, intense, and out of control the circuits are, the more that electrifying rush through my body fascinates me. But still, stay safe. Or maybe simplify your circuitry. Okay. I'll definitely be more careful from now on. Before leaving, the reckless Bangbu casts one longing glance at the cables beside him. Oh my! I have a feeling it hasn't given up on seeking thrills. Here's hoping it finds another circuit-fixing expert next time. My goodness. Okay, we're back. The game kind of froze again. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully it doesn't happen anymore. All right, here we go. Talk about bad timing. Bargainer Biao's pretty beside himself with anger. Doubt he's in the mood to answer any of our questions. Maybe let me try talking to him alone first to help him calm down. It might take a bit longer, so I apologize for making everyone wait.
Oh, lost at another crossroads in life? What a coincidence running into you here!
It's Dylan! What's Dylan doing here too?
Dylan? What are you doing here?
Me? I'm, of course, here handling complaints. Top's cross-department customer service center at your service, specialized in dealing with the toughest, most unreasonable cases.
Can you help this guy stop his house from being evicted? Probably not.
And besides, if you don't want to miss out on something interesting, you've got to keep an eye out. It's tough working at Krampus. You've got to grab every scrap of credit you can to stay off the bottom of the rankings. You freelancers wouldn't get it. Workplace competition is brutal. Oh, sounds pretty intense.
It probably is very intense.
Huh? What's with the long faces? What happened?
You briefly tell Dylan about what just happened.
What a coincidence, huh? Your luck came through again today. I'm here to deal with the same issue. Give me a moment. Let me think.
You're here to deal with the same issue? Really?
Yes, you should take some time to think this through.
Time for an ice cream break. Wait here and don't wander off.
How are you here to deal with the same issue? Time for an ice cream break. What?
How can she be so casual about this?
Everyone is still exchanging glances by the time Dialing quickly returns, waving something in her hands. Alright, it's done! This bargainer Biao is quite the interesting fellow. He couldn't possibly bear parting with that one-of-a-kind book, so instead, he gave Sarah a replica. What? Turns out his cleverness has made things quite convenient for us. Cryptic ancient tome added to the workbench. A heavily worn and mysterious ancient tome with the pages stuck together from moisture damage. Its edges are tattered, inner pages torn, making many crucial sections hard to decipher. From what's just barely legible, the tome appears to document unverified legends about arrays related to absorbing miasma and suppressing evil. What? How did you manage to get that out of him?
Dylan, how did you manage to get that out of him?
Yeah, Dylan. It's like you cast a spell on him or something.
How did I do that?
Exactly what I did. It will remain a secret. But look, I've solved this big trouble for you, so you got what you wanted, and even managed to save his house in the process. Dylan? What kind of magic did you just work?
Counting the last time I helped you rescue people in the Hollow, and the time before that with delivering Master Lumen, it's starting to feel like you owe me a lot of favors, don't you think?
So, when are you gonna cash in on those favors, Dylan?
You're right. I don't know how we can repay you.
How do you want us to repay you?
We didn't realize how much we'd been relying on you. How can we repay you?
Alright, just scan here to submit a tip. I'm just kidding. You don't actually think I'd cash in on a crisis, do you? I'm not that type of person. What I actually want is, whatever you're up to next, no matter how interesting or how much of a pain, count me in.
That would be so sweet if that was actually her, but she's just acting right now. That's it?
Huh? That's it?
Yep, it's that simple. You should be grateful it's me playing the Good Samaritan today and not Senior Zhao. Otherwise... Anyway, do we have a deal?
Deal!
Done deal.
Thank you, Dylan. You're so kind.
Already putting me in the kind person category. Thanks for the compliment.
No. Even if you have other motives, your help before and today is genuine. Right now, we're walking the same path together, and that's good enough for me.
Sometimes you seem like an innocent little girl, and other times, feels like you see right through everything.
Alright, let's set that aside for now and figure out our next move. Bargainer Biao said this tome is extraordinary. Or extraordinary. One of the two. It talks about divine purification and some kind of ancient array that can absorb miasma and suppresses evil spirits. Whether it actually works or not, well, that's another story. Hearing this, Zhao Guang perks up. This is a matter of utmost importance. Now that we have the tome, let's head back to Swabian Temple and discuss it there. Zhao Guang seems to have just remembered something. Should I ask now or wait until we're alone?
Senior Xiaoguan, are you okay? Your expression just now seemed a bit off.
The array that absorbs miasma and suppresses evil spirits. Actually, when my brother and I were kids, we heard bits and pieces from our parents. They seemed to know something about it.
Huh. Really? Your parents? I hadn't really heard Senior Yi mention them before.
I hadn't really heard Senior Ye mention your parents before.
Yeah. They passed away when we were very young.
Sorry, that was heavy. Good night! Good night, Ura. I hope you have a great night's sleep and a great day tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Good night.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up something heavy.
It's alright. When you think about it, how many people in New Eridu don't carry the pain of losing someone they love?
That may be true, but it doesn't make it any less hard.
Besides, Mom and Dad were a source of pride for both my brother and me. They both knew a bit of mystic arts, they were free spirits, deeply in love, wandering from place to place in their younger years, seeing the world, enjoying the mountains and rivers. Later, they came to Wi-Fi, witnessed the dangers of the miasma, and couldn't bear to see the workers in the mines suffer. So, they decided to stay and help.
Wow.
With everyone's help, they settled in the residential area near the mines. I was born sometime after that. I was too little to remember much, just a few scattered memories of life back then. But whenever I see the look on my brother's face when he talks about those days, I can tell. They must have been happy. Really, really happy. My brother said that before they passed, they were looking for a better way to suppress the miasma, never expecting that the outbreak 10 years ago would take them so suddenly.
Your parents, did they perish in the miasma outbreak at the old mining site 10 years ago?
Yes. It was chaos back then. I was too young to remember clearly. My brother was badly hurt and unconscious. By the time we finally woke up at the rescue, they were already gone. After that, we just scraped by with whatever help we could get. Kind people like Banyue Shifu would check in on us every now and then. Not long after, he entrusted us to the care of Yunquei Summit.
At that time, I heard that Yunquei Summit was taking in orphans. Since I was leading a rootless life, entrusting the important task of caring for 2 children to Yishuan Shifu was the safer choice. Banyue Shifu, did you also know Zhao Guang's parents?
Banyue Shifu, did you also know Xiao Guang's parents?
We had just a few brief encounters. Back then, I would sometimes help out a little in the mining area.
I'm deeply grateful for your care, Banyue Shifu. Belle, do you remember asking me before whether my brother had been having nightmares? After our parents passed, and before we went to Yunquei Summit, my brother would often have nightmares of our parents being killed by a monstrous figure in the miasma. After we settled at Yunquei Summit, with Shifu and the others by our side, those nightmares gradually subsided.
Did coming to Wi-Fi make the nightmares come back?
Could it be that coming back to Wi-Fi has brought those nightmares back?
Such a tragic story. And the chaos that happened all those years ago, the truth is impossible to unravel. It makes sense that your brother is losing sleep. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths.
Huh?
At those words, both Yi Xuanguang and Banyue fall silent. Break the silence. Dwelling on the past is getting too heavy. It's getting late. Let's head back and discuss our next step.
Right, sorry. Talking about my parents always throws me off a little. What matters now is finding my brother. Let's move.
Zhao Guang and the others gradually fade from view, but Banyue lingers. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths. Seemingly casual words, yet the cries of the past ring in his ears once more.
Please. Please. Our two children are still so young.
Did Banyue kill Yi Shuangguang's parents?
I wish I could see them grow up. And not leave them all alone.
Please. I'm begging you.
A hand reaches out from behind, pulling Banyue back from his silence into the present. My word.
Shifu, aren't we going to follow them? You look like there's something on your mind.
My word. So in that mining accident with all the miasma, was it not the miasma that killed the people? It was Banyue?
It's nothing. Let's go.
My goodness. So did Banyue somehow take in all the miasma and did it cause him to go crazy? I don't know. I don't know. We don't have the whole story yet. Okay, we've got some frozen frames. Sorry about this, guys. The game froze again. Cryptic ancient tome. Their existence transcends mortal measure, standing with the divine, or perhaps blank. In ancient times, there were sages who could communicate with the divine. Observing the celestial blank changes, they knew miasma blank would converge blank during the peak of celestial blank. They built this array, gathering and purifying the miasma to restore the world to blank. With the array complete, Tough the evil is subdued blank blank yet blank. To summon blank desire to away blank power blank array core blank willing sacrifice as the key blank sincerely div blank. Though we leave this method, if blank blank descends, the consequences are unpredictable. After reading the cryptic tome, everyone puts together all the information so far. Ah yes, because we got so much info from that cryptic tome.
Aside from the sections that are too damaged to read, we can confirm now that Sarah and Senior Ye were investigating the array described in the tome. This array is closely tied to the creator that Sarah seeks. Perhaps it's a crucial step for their so-called audience with the creator.
Okay, the array's purpose is to suppress miasma.
But the array's purpose is to suppress miasma. From what we've seen of the Exaltists, people who treat human lives like weeds, their creator doesn't exactly seem the merciful type.
Sarah sent the remnants out to search. The array might be near the old mining site. Xiaoguang, you lived there before. Do you remember anything about it?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. If only I could remember more. If only I had talked with my brother more.
It is not all your fault. You don't need to blame yourself.
Don't be too hard on yourself. I've sensed something off in the depths of the hollow for years now. I've gone searching more than once, but always came back empty-handed. I'll make another trip. Just wait for my word.
Alright. We could go with you. Wait, going in aimlessly right now is trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Xiaoguang, among the old mining site survivors, is there anyone you've stayed in touch with over the years?
Do you think we should reach out to the people from back then about the array? Makes sense. I was too young to remember, but maybe someone else still does.
Maybe I've been deliberately avoiding ties to the past. After joining Yunquei Summit and becoming the Qingming Sword's wielder, my contact with the outside world has become even more limited.
Master, I've located the list of survivors from the old mining site. Most of them have settled in the Silum Bay area. We've found some survivors. Maybe they have more info? Don't worry, some survivors from the miasma outbreak are now settled in Silum Bay. They might have some info about the array. Silum Bay. I'm pretty familiar with that area. It's crowded and full of all kinds of people. Asking around one by one would take forever. Why don't we split up so we can cover more ground? No time to waste. I'll go on ahead. Join me when you're all set. Sounds good to me. Using the addresses Fairy found, everyone sets off in different directions. Things have changed so much. Back when my brother and I had to stay here, this place was just a haphazard mess of makeshift shelters. Now it feels like a proper settlement. The past fades like dust. It's been years since you faced the past. You must be feeling pretty conflicted right now. Yeah. Ning Qion and the others got here before us, so now they must have gone down already, right? Somehow, now that I'm here, I'm feeling kind of nervous. Hey, doesn't that miner up ahead look kind of familiar? Looks like that person we saved earlier. Let's start by asking him. Oh, he's up there. Okay. Hello! It's you guys! The ones who saved me! Are you feeling better? Much, much better. Thanks to you and your friends. I was just thinking about how to thank you all, and here you are. Don't worry about it. We were simply doing what was right. We're just glad to see that you're safe and sound. But we're here today to ask you about something, if you don't mind. Ask away. If I know anything about it, I'll tell you everything. No beating around the bush. Ask about the array. Arrays? Divine deities? Why is it always... My old man mentioned it once. Over the past few decades, outsiders would show up every now and then, and some who just moved into the staff family quarters and kept sneaking deeper into the mine area. They were always asking the old-timers at the mine about stuff from way back when, seeming like they're digging for info about some mystical arrays or whatever? Did they find anything? I just remember there was this guy who spoke real nice, and a woman who was always smiling. They even helped treat my old man's illness. They were good people. Once they even said something about making progress on whatever they were doing. And then, well, then everything went south, didn't it? All those things they tried probably didn't work out. If it had worked, maybe that disaster wouldn't have happened. If there really was such a deity, people wouldn't have died and families wouldn't have been torn apart. Besides the array, do you remember any other details about the time of the incident 10 years ago? Any detail would help. Other details. There is something I remembered recently. Last time I went into the Hollow, I just wanted to check out my old place. I got stuck before I could make it there, but I did spot these really nice looking white flowers blooming all over. Nice looking white flowers? We've seen something like that before too. Yeah, folks have been saying these white flowers are a good sign that the miasma's receding. Come to think of it, I vaguely remember seeing something similar in the mine shafts where my folks worked. Back where we lived in the mining districts 10 years ago. Huh. The area around those white flowers was clean, too. No traces of miasma in sight. Back then, I thought it was fun to hide next to those white flowers whenever I got into trouble with my folks. Felt oddly comforting. That's pretty much all there is to it. After that, the miasma outbreak happened, and we couldn't even go home anymore. Not many survived, so some moved far away. Others relocated here, and well, as time passed, we just lost touch. Come to think of it, it's quite a coincidence. Recently, besides you, well, you're my saviors, so I might as well be honest. Someone else asked me about that array stuff too. Who? It was this young man who even gave me a fat stack of hush money, telling me not to breathe a word of this to anyone else. Said something about how this info was tied to some dangerous stuff, and they couldn't let more people get caught up in it. Who was it? Young man. Could it be Senior Yi? What did he look like? Did he have brown hair, wear glasses, and was dressed in Youngquay Summit training attire? Huh? No. It was nothing like that. He was a tall, slim man in black clothes with black hair. There was this certain aura about him. He spoke politely and was quite generous, too. If you hadn't saved me, I would have kept my lips sealed about him. Ah, so it wasn't. Don't feel down. We still made good progress on this trip. Let's check some other places and see what we can find. Just then, Ningxian's somewhat anxious voice comes from not far away. Is Ningxian being held up by someone? Let's go check it out now. Hopefully he's okay. Oh no. A phony fortune teller. I have important matters to attend to. Please stop pestering me. Hey there, don't leave, friend. I just said I see darkness clouding your vision. There's some terrible malignance locked between those brows of yours. If this great master's calculations are correct, you must have lost a close family member. This weighs heavily on your heart, and if left unresolved, great misfortune may befall you. Luckily, you've met me for just 5,000 dennies. What the heck are you talking about? Get out of here! The fortune teller looks embarrassed, but quickly locks eyes with Xiao Guang, as if finding a new target. Hey there, young lady. You have a most spiritual aura. Come, let me read your fortune. We can work out a good price. It's fate that we met. This is terrible. A terrible omen. The stars have fallen. The moon is broken. Your path is fraught with peril. Barely a glimmer of light to be seen in the dark. My lady, you may face a great calamity soon. To overcome this tribulation, you need... What nonsense? So now you want us to pay to break the curse? Mister, while I'm not great at divination myself, I have a master who's an expert. Han is in the north, Li is in the south. I'm sorry, but your compass is wrong. And the positions of the Dewey and Shun trigrams, they're not quite right either. We've got other matters to attend to, so we'll take our leave now. Why do I keep running into tough nuts and experts these days? That guy the other day saw right through me too. Even little girls aren't so easy to fool anymore. This gig's getting harder and harder to pull off. The fortune teller grows frustrated with embarrassment, recalling that tall, dignified young man in black from the other day. Young man, your face speaks of noble fortune, but, I see a hint of worry between your brows. Let this great master read the fortune I've laid out for you. Hey, don't mess with that. Keep your hands off. Hands off, I say. Victory at all costs. Shifu always said divination was my worst subject. Too restless and unfocused to get accurate readings. But this time, I choose to trust in my divination. If no word comes when that wretched creature appears, I will give it my all. Why is everyone staring at Banyue Shifu? The atmosphere is getting weirder and weirder. Suggest going back first. Huh? So Ye is planning on trying to slay the creator, if I'm understanding correctly? If that's what... Maybe I misunderstood, but that's what it sounded like to me. But maybe I misunderstood. Huh? Right now, I actually want to look around some more, to see if there's anyone else my brother and I used to know. Why don't you head back first? Don't worry, I'll be back soon. Xiao Guang is so focused on finding her brother that she hasn't even noticed the strange atmosphere. Head back with Banyue Shifu first. Very well. Look, it really is that heap of scrap. Ashu must have been blind back then, bringing that thing back from the hollow and treating it like a person. Ashu treated it with such kindness, and look at how it repaid her, just standing by and watching her die. No wonder they said it was a killing machine before. That thing's got no heart. Wait a minute, who is Ashu, and are they talking about Banyue? Yeah, I mean, it didn't even... That forbidden fruit test, or... Poor Ashu. Saved such a thing and brought it back. And now she's gone, and her only brother. No one's heard from him in years. Banyue Shifu, what on earth is this? Years ago, I committed an unforgivable sin. The evidence is irrefutable, beyond any dispute. Their resentment, their boundless hatred, it is the karma I deserve. I must bear it. One day, I shall explain it all to you. You return to Swabian Temple with Banyue. Check on Banyue again. Banyue Shifu, about what just happened. My apologies. My unannounced visit disturbed others. The blame is mine. Please don't let it trouble you. If those words can ease even a bit of their pain, then it's a burden I should bear. He seems to have a past that's hard to talk about. Better give him some space. I understand. I won't ask further, but if you ever want to talk about it, I'll always be there to listen. Thank you. Banyue gives you a grateful look while staying silent. Soon the others return. Everyone gathers to share what they found.
So those white flowers we noticed last time also appeared before the miasma outbreak back then. Xiaoguang's intuition was right. If the white flowers are showing up again, it must be a sign of something. And the array that's been repeatedly mentioned, some of the survivors remember it, so it seems like it really does exist.
Some of the survivors remember the array. What exactly is the array? I don't understand what it is.
Whether Sarah is after the array for good deed for the day or not, we need to visit the old residential area near the mining site.
Agreed.
Do you want to head back?
Xiaoguang, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. If the leads brought us there, then it's time I faced the past.
Once everyone's prepared, we'll set out.
All right. Once everyone's prepared, we'll set out.
Should we head out now? All set. Let's head out. Okay, we've got Dylan, we've got Banyue. Who are we using for our third team member?
Hello, Rep 2493 at your service.
Do we go with Lucia or do we go with Jufufu? I feel like we go with Lucia. Yeah. Okay.
Master, the route has been mapped. Destination, the old mining site's residential area.
Okay. Okay, so we go 1, 2. Oh, okay.
Where the mind dwells, the sword follows. The next line of the sword control mantra is reflecting the void, right? No, it should be enlightenment within. Oh, where the mind dwells, the sword follows. Enlightenment within, awakening Qingming!
You're now connected with the gold star.
I'm here.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then... Okay.
Finally got it right. Looks like our Xiao Guang is a bit off her game today. Did you do something bad last night and ended up whispering the spell to your pillow in your sleep?
The next part should be... stellar circulation? No, wait. It's...
Is she nervous because she's facing her past?
Huh? That's strange.
Do you want to take a break?
Xiaoguang, you don't look so well. Maybe we should take a break.
No need. I just got a little distracted. Maybe it's because I'm walking this familiar yet strange road again. My mind just can't quite keep up.
Are you sure you're alright? We can take a short break. There's no need to hurry.
The secrets hidden in that place aren't going anywhere. If you're not feeling well today, we can go another day.
I'm okay, really. Stellar circulation. Qingming leads the way. See? I just got distracted earlier. Let's keep moving.
Okay, if you're sure. Okay, so I hold, and then I do that. Okay, so why won't it let me do that in combat?
We're getting close. There appears to be a barricade ahead.
Okay, we need to break the barricade.
Path's blocked again? Now I kinda understand those customer complaints that keep holding up the line.
Against all odds!
Nice.
Hey.
Okay, there's going to be something there, something there, something here. Okay. An obstacle is blocking the bridge. Just like last time, find a minecart nearby, then use disintegration to detonate the flammable ore inside it and blow up the obstacle.
Looks like we gotta clear these miasma tumors and find a minecart like last time.
So I go over here. Disintegrate this. Disintegrate this. Disintegrate that. Disintegrate that. Minecart is already on the right track. So I push it. These minecart tracks look more complex than last time. Looks like we'll need to switch the tracks twice to get the minecart to the obstacle.
There's a control panel over there.
Wait, what? But it shows that it's already on the right... Okay. I thought it showed that it was already on the right track.
We can head back and try operating the minecart.
Oh, I see. I see. It was going to head to the wrong place.
Hard to believe it still works after all these years.
It seems that the workers put a lot of heart into making these machines.
There's another one here.
Alrighty, now we're finally on track to blow up.
Nice.
Xiaoguang, why so quiet?
This bridge. I'll take a closer look once the rubble is cleared.
Does this bridge give you bad memories? When the minecart reaches the destination on the correct track,
Echo.
use disintegration to detonate it. An unusual echo.
Belle, the other side of the bridge is where the residential area used to be.
Okay. This bridge leads to where Xiaoguang used to live.
This bridge leads to where Xiaoguang used to live.
This bridge. When we were kids, my brother loved bringing me to the middle of it to play. He said the view of the river was clearest from there. We'd always compete. Whether that was who could throw a stone farthest or make a bigger splash. He always let me win. Back then, the bridge felt so long. Like it went on forever. And it would never end. And on that day, 10 years ago, all I remember is it was dark and noisy. Screams and the sounds of things collapsing. And that suffocating feeling. Like I couldn't breathe or move at all. There was a figure. Tall and steady. Holding me and my brother. It felt safe and reassuring. But also... cold.
Wait, did Banyue save her and her brother?
The figure ran swiftly across the bridge, carrying us. I remember the bridge rushing by beneath us, the wind in my ears, and the sound of his heavy footsteps.
Xiaoguang, do you remember who it was?
That figure was the one who saved you and Senior Ye, right? Do you still remember who it was?
No, I don't. But that was when I realized, in moments of danger, being saved, even in a slightly cold embrace, can bring such deep comfort.
Is that so?
Let's keep going. We'll cross this bridge with you, together, to the other side.
Those floating boulders. I feel like I've seen them before. They must have some special use.
I wish they'd fall someday and put an end to every creature that gets in our way.
Oh, Dylan. Rock.
Is it my shift again?
Yes, it is. White flowers. They're more blue than white.
There are even more of those white flowers. The further we go, the more there are.
Okay, when Banyue uses EX special attack or triggers a perfect dodge, he accumulates Wrathful Fires with enough Wrathful Fires hold to enter Visage of Wrath state. Okay.
Premium support.
Make the earth tremble!
Okay. Hold. Hold. Okay, that's how you do it.
Lumber in the middle. One instant. A job decision. Hit. Got one for complaints.
Mysterious white flower. There seems to be more white flowers here compared to everywhere else we've been through.
Those stone lion statues over there. They're completely different from how I remembered them.
Really? Why is that?
This place used to be so lively.
Time truly is relentless. Just 10 years, and the statues over there have already eroded so much.
Wait, you're from here too?
The wind whistling through these empty windows almost sounds like weeping.
It feels so empty and desolate.
It feels so empty and desolate.
Okay, maybe he's not from here. He just can see the erosion.
I want to take a look around on my own for a bit.
That might not be wise. There's ethereals around here.
That's probably for the best. Everyone should take a look around. Banye, I heard you used to come here to help out. Why are you so quiet now that you've returned? Banye?
Is Banyue missing? Oh, no, he's not missing. Banyue remains silent, seemingly deep in thought.
Ever since we've entered this area, Shifu has been unusually quiet. Perhaps he sensed something.
The surface of the stone lion statue is covered in cracks. As Banyue gazes at its base, a stream of past memories flickers deep within his core. Viscous substance detected. Risk assessment 0%. Composition analysis. Fructose, plant fiber. Metal fingers sink into the orange-red pulp, frosting sticking to the mechanical joints. Tactile feedback. Contact with soft object. Classification, human gift.
Here, take these. They're homemade dried persimmons. Really sweet.
Oh.
Whoa, Mom! You can't see it, but he's not even sure if he can eat them.
Oh, thank you.
See that? I told you he can understand us.
Thanks a lot, big guy. Because you helped clear the collapsed tunnel, the kids can all go home for dinner.
Wait, that was Yi Guang's father? So did he not end them?
Here, this is for you.
pale wildflower is suddenly wedged into the joints of the mechanical arm. Oh. A strange warmth spreads along the arm plate. It's the heat from a human arm.
I don't know where you come from, and this old lady can't even see what you look like.
So maybe he didn't end their lives. Maybe he lived in the village with them, and he could only save the two kids when the miasma event happened, and that's what he feels guilty about.
This suit of armor feels awfully cold to the touch, but I know there's a warm heart beneath it all.
And he couldn't suppress all the miasma, and that's what he feels like is his unforgivable sin.
Are you able to tell us what we should call you?
Abnormal core temperature fluctuations. Purge unit. Type 0 command. Suppress miasma at all costs. Overwritten. Purge unit. Type 0 command. Suppress miasma at all costs. Overwritten. So his unit's core identity and core function was to suppress miasma. So maybe he was placed there in that hollow zero with one purpose, suppress miasma. But once he found this village, he chose to overwrite that purpose. Banyue's core emotion module permanently activated. Mission name, Rebirth. But once he chose to activate his emotions, then the miasma stopped being suppressed.
I heard an unusual echo.
And that meant that the miasma took over the village and the villagers ended up dying, I'm guessing is what happened. Rock. Paper.
Pretty, right? Switching to smash them.
The ethereals around here have been pretty much cleared out, I think. I'll take a walk by myself, see if I can find anything. Maybe we'll find something. Indeed, proceed with caution. There seems to be a strange presence over here. Okay, but are there any chests over here, though? I am not seeing any chests. But we go check on the tightly closed door. Oh, there's an echo. This way of descent that you spoke of, from your words, it sounds like not just anyone can pave it. That silhouette. She won. Of course. Only the devout, one who completely surrenders body and soul, anchoring themselves solely to their supreme will, can sense their presence and invoke their descent. You're beating around the bush. Don't tell me you still don't trust me. I helped you locate the array, so you should give me more concrete details. I've already said, when the Creator descends, only I can determine when they'll appear. This is my sacred honor, and also a boundary that cannot be crossed. You need only follow in my footsteps. Even if someone were to tail us here like rats, trying to watch us and greed, it would all be in vain. If you go any further, you won't be able to hide that side of yourself anymore. Better face who you really are. Ye Shi Yuan. Just remember this. Everything comes with a price. What you cherish, what you protect, what you fear to lose. Perhaps they can all become the nourishment that feeds the new order. The illusion ends here. That was a vision of my brother and Sarah? Seems to be related to the miasma reacting to me. This has happened before. Something in me seems to trigger a reaction from the miasma, recreating these scenes from the past. But I'm not sure how it works or how accurate they are. If this is a recreation of the past, judging by where the visions appeared and what they said, the array is most likely somewhere beyond that door. The way my brother spoke, and that feeling of briefly touching the past, what we saw must have been a glimpse of something that really happened. And the things he said, I know my brother better than anyone. He only speaks that way when he's calmly planning something in his head. There's no concrete evidence yet, but I think we can at least rule out the worst case scenario. My brother must have had other motives, just like we suspected. Will you trust me on this? I trust you, Xiaoguang, and I trust Senior Ye, too. I trust your judgment, Xiaoguang, and I trust Senior Ye, too. If we keep following their trail, I'm sure we'll figure out why he hasn't sent word back yet. Yeah! They went through this door. This door. Xiaoguang pushed the door, but it wouldn't budge. Huh? It seems to be locked.
Huh. It seems to be locked.
How do you open it again? Back then, one of the neighborhood uncles set up a secret lock to keep the kids out. But later, some of the older kids overheard the password.
Okay. Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
I thought that after so many years, and with all the chaos back then, I wouldn't remember much. Yet the moment I got here, some memories just came back on their own. If we walk a bit further back and go upstairs, there should be a platform. Dad would sometimes sit there, and I'd run over, cling to his back, and ask him to tell me stories. He said every star was once an extinguished miner's lamp, and that the lumite ore mined from the tunnels was made from stars dreaming and falling to the earth. I later realized he feared the miners who died in the miasma would be forgotten. Just like now. How I'm afraid of forgetting his voice.
We know now that my brother and Sarah went beyond this door, but I don't want to break it or anything around it unless it's absolutely necessary.
Why don't you check out the other places first? Let me think a bit. Maybe I'll remember.
When we regroup, if I still can't remember how to open it, then we can reconsider other ways to get through. Okay? Respect Xiaoguang's wish to protect her childhood home.
Alright, I'll check other places first. Stay safe, and don't push yourself too hard.
Let's look around and investigate. Ominous ruins. A corner with a strange vibe. Some of the building ruins and wall sections are unusually smooth, unlike natural breaks. The scratches look more like they were carved by some kind of sharp wingtip. Are there any winged monsters around here?
Do you hear the bones wailing? This shell has long been overloaded.
What?
You couldn't even feel the softness of flowers and grass. Why bother playing the fool who guards the spring? Why keep moving forward with a broken vessel? You still have an easier, happier choice. No more shackles of atonement. No more chains of duty. Exile into nothingness is the most complete repayment for those sins.
Banyue, are you feeling okay?
It's you.
Banyue Shifu, what's wrong?
Banyue Shifu, what's wrong?
I think I just heard a strange, eerie voice.
A strange voice?
Is it that weird voice Dylan mentioned before? If it's back again, is something off here?
Yes, I can sense extremely strong miasma behind these walls. That voice creeps in quietly and clouds the mind. It would be best to keep your guard up.
Alright.
I've also noticed something peculiar. The miasma is thick here, but when we approach the field of white flowers, it seems as if the corruption dissipates.
You're right.
Now that you mention it, I have the same feeling. So the miasma thinning out like an ebbing tide isn't as natural as it looks. It's like the white flowers are guiding the miasma to collect in one direction.
Strange white flowers, weird voices. Something's definitely off in this hollow. Zhao Guang and I even saw visions near the door of Sarah and Senior Ye heading deeper inside. If our guess is right, the array they were looking for should be in that direction. In that case, it's too dangerous to just rush in blindly. Let's wait for everyone to finish investigating, then regroup before deciding our next move. Why is there still no response? If it comes to that point, then I'll have no choice but to... Another illusion. Senior Yes seems to be secretly waiting for something? Is he trying to contact us?
Go on. Hate. The monster who stood by and let death through.
Residential Entertainment Zone. A place once filled with children's laughter and joy, and now covered by a thick layer of dust. Even after being abandoned for years and ravaged by disaster, you can still clearly feel the dedication of its original designers. Every inch of this small area was carefully planned out, just to carve out a lively playground for the next generation amidst this harsh mining district life. It stubbornly resists being forgotten, announcing to the world that people once strived so hard to put down roots and live here, infusing joy and hope into their ordinary days.
Ugh, it's so quiet here. It's giving me the creeps. Dylan, have you found anything?
Quiet. Huh.
Oh, we got disconnected. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. We got disconnected for some reason, but we are back.
I suppose so. But in a place where people struggle just to get by, quiet can mean something else. Either too hungry to speak, or holding their breath to what's happening outside. If it weren't swallowed by the hollow, even an abandoned place like this would still have some signs of life. The scurrying of mice inside the walls, the drip of leaking pipes, and the wind whistling through the broken window cracks.
Dylan's calm expression shifts, replaced by a complex gaze blending concentration with a strange sense of understanding. She hesitates for a moment, showing a hint of confusion.
Under what circumstances would a person feel thankful toward their killer?
That's a very strange question to ask.
Thankful? Towards their killer? That's pretty heavy. Why ask something like that all of a sudden? Did you hear something again?
I asked first. Aren't you going to answer my question?
Thanking their killer. Maybe it's for a sense of release? Like when someone's trapped in despair and suffering. Or perhaps it marks the end of revenge, making the killer live on with that guilt. That's a punishment harsher than death.
What does that mean? It marks the end of revenge. Oh, when the killer wants revenge. Okay.
There's another possibility. Sometimes, only by dying yourself can the person you care about most keep on living.
Only by dying yourself can the one you care about most keep on living?
The swing comes to a stop, and Dylan seems lost in thought. Let's return to the central area up ahead, and I didn't get to finish reading. Oopsies. Oh no. It flies.
Why are there sacrifices here? I've never seen ones like these. Could it be Sarah's doing?
This one bears a strange aura. It feels off.
Why does it feel like it's focused on Dylan and Von your Shifu?
Maybe it is. Defeat the sacrifice before you. Oh my.
From behind. The verdict is unforgivable.
Back off.
Unexpected call. Take this.
Don't push yourself, Duck. You never learn. Three mountains.
The miasma here is so intense.
Such a vicious aura. That attack's dangerous. Don't rush in. Find a way to counter it.
Save your lessons for your obedient little students. Getting this up.
Ooh, we got a achievement.
Dial 1 for complaints. Dial 2 for a chat.
This thing is so tough.
This won't take much. Faithful companion, be my call. Wanna play a game?
Annihilate! Tremble! Wildfire! 4 or 5 summons!
One instant. 1,000 visions!
Okay, we almost got it.
I stand unyielding!
And miasmic barrier again.
Continue!
Oh my.
Watch your back!
Okay. After sacrifices are defeated, we did it, guys.
The creators call.
Wait, that's not Sarah, is it?
The miasma's getting thicker. Be careful.
Are you still chasing so-called truth? Enough sneaking around! Show yourself! Don't forget, who once chased after its illusion. But it's more devastating than an outright lie.
Hurry up and pack your stuff. What's there to be so sentimental about in this dump? It's all gonna be swallowed by the hollow anyway.
What's the rush? Didn't city management say they've hired some powerful medium? They said we just need to draw a lot and it'll all be fine.
Let's go. Time to draw lots. Fong, where's that little tag-along of yours?
Auntie Fong. It's me. Why are you hiding here? You haven't eaten, have you? Everyone's gone ahead already. We should go too once you've eaten something.
Those people were just talking about drawing lots. What's that?
Ah, don't be scared. I'm right here for you. That drawing lots thing is just for show. Nothing's going to happen to you, Dial-In.
Evacuate? Nonsense. If we just choose one person, use them as a shell, and borrow their life, I can guarantee everyone's safety.
What?
Each person values their own life. That's precisely why we are drawing lots to decide. All right, fair and square. Everybody's happy. The heavens have already made their choice. It is you, unlucky girl.
Don't be sad, Auntie Fong. I'm okay.
I just wanted to live! Why?
This is the end. It's too late now. Too late!
All I ever wanted was just to live an ordinary life.
My last wish.
I'll are already dead, and I'm going to die soon.
What would it be? For me, I'd wish that the medium keeps her word. That if I die, everyone else will be saved.
That trick. Who knows how many times they pulled that one? Now, we're all gonna die!
I should have evacuated. Why did I ever believe that crap about a shell and borrowing lives? Those scamming bastards! And that old wretch who made us draw lots. They'll pay for this with their lives!
Draw lots. Scamming. Oh, going to die. Auntie Fong! No, I have to think. Figure out a way to get out of the hollow. I must warn her.
Over here! This way!
Follow these voices. I have to get out. I have to tell Auntie Fong. That medium and those people from the outside, they're lying.
How could this happen? Where's that witch? Where are the people from the city construction company? Help!
Didn't you say if that kid drew the lot, everything was gonna be fine? Vaughn, it was your idea. What do you have to say about this?
I thought I'd found someone to die in our stead, but who could have known?
Dylan! 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 Dylan!
Are you okay? I kept calling your name, but you wouldn't respond. What happened?
I'm fine. I fell into their trap. I got careless.
Dylan, Fanyue Shifu, are you alright?
After that sacrifice disappeared, you both just froze in place. No matter how we tried to get your attention, you wouldn't respond. We were really worried.
The voice is back?
Was that voice back again?
Yes.
What did it say?
What did it say?
Just alluring whispers meant to worm into my mind, tried to tempt me into giving away my power.
Huh. Could it mean the creator's call? That the sacrifice mentioned was really from the actual creator?
That the sacrifice mentioned was really from the actual creator. What does that mean? As opposed to the sacrifice mentioned was from not the creator?
But why is the voice only targeting me and Banye?
I don't know.
You guys really haven't heard anything since we entered this area? A voice that sounds like your own whispering in your head?
A voice like my own? No, I haven't heard anything like that. But when you two froze, the Qingming sword reacted slightly in its case.
Oh, interesting.
The case was sealed by Shifu herself. This is the first time I've seen it react like that.
That's even more interesting. Seems something else in this hollow has had its eye on us while we've been searching for the array in Yashuyan. Who knows why it's here, but whatever it is, chances are it's not some merciful deity. Anything that messes with our minds like that isn't here to save anyone.
There's an unknown presence lurking in this hollow. Even someone as strong as Banyue Shifu got caught by it.
I really want to keep following my brother's trail, but...
This isn't the time for me to be reckless. With so much at stake, and for everyone's safety, we should report back to Yunquei Summit before proceeding further. Shifu and the elders know Limnian Hollow better than anyone. Someone may know what's behind all this.
Zhao Guang's right.
Zhao Guang's got a point. Plus, the miasma is really thick behind the barrier, and that weird voice could come back any time. We'd better get out of here.
I agree. Having that voice keep crawling into my head, starting to get on my nerves.
Banyue Shifu? Well, what do you think?
Banyue takes one last look at the sealed gate and nods. After returning to Swabian Temple, Zhao Guang tells the mystics there what's going on.
So you're Ye Xingguang, the one who inherited the Qingming sword at a young age. I've heard that your talent really stands out among the younger generation of Yunquei Summit, and that you might even be the most likely to become a Void Hunter.
That's more praise than I deserve. Everyone, it was my recklessness that kept me from realizing how serious the situation was. I shouldn't have kept things from you. I owe all of you a sincere apology.
Apologize with Zhao Guang.
Sorry, everyone. I wanted to wait until we had some leads on Senior Ye's whereabouts before telling the truth. I never thought we'd come across something like that weird miasma fluctuation.
After our trip to the Hollow, I understand just how serious the situation really is now. It concerns the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, so I can't hide things anymore.
But please, trust me. Though I don't have evidence to prove it, my brother must have a reason for covering his tracks and for being seen alongside Sarah. I know he wouldn't betray us.
We grew up together. No one knows him better than I do. He's honorable and loyal. He would never abandon his morals or hurt others for selfish gain.
Zhao Guang, Junior, we understand how you feel. We all know what kind of person Senior Ye is. We've already contacted Yishuan Shifu. She's tied up with some other important matters at the moment, but she'll head here as soon as she can. Until then, the decision rests with her.
Thank you for your trust. There's no need to be so formal. Just call me Zhao Guang like before. And please, help us get to the bottom of the abnormal miasma fluctuation before Shifu arrives.
Of course, we'll do everything we can. But Zhao Guang, for now, you should remain here at Sui-Ban Temple. Junior Bell, please stay with her.
Huh?
Yishuan Shifu specifically requested that you not take part in the investigation under any circumstances.
Oof.
What? But...
I'm sorry. We'll head out and start investigating with the other mystics at first light tomorrow. You just wait here for our return, all right?
With that, Xingyuan leaves together with the other disciples. Zhao Guang is left standing there, hands clasped tightly together, her expression clouded with helplessness.
It's always like this.
Yishuan Shifu was worried. Worried about my safety. I understand. I've always understood. Shifu cares for me deeply. Even with Shifu's personally crafted seal on the sword case, she's constantly worried. Worried that the power of the Qingming sword might spiral out of control. Worried that I might end up like her sister, High Preceptor Yi Zhuang. But having to stay behind everyone, being kept safe, watching everyone else face danger while I can only wait, it's just... With that gloomy look on your face, you hardly seem like the Yishuan Guang I know. Yishun Guang, I know. Being able to face any situation with composure? Isn't that the kind of person you are? Zhao Guang, you're too tense. After everything that happened today, what you need most right now is to get some proper rest and recharge. Let's get ready to receive tomorrow's news in tip-top shape. Sorry, I've troubled everyone again. Let's all get some rest today. Haven't gone to bed yet? I just wanted to come see you again. It's alright. I was just feeling a bit down again. But after everyone's comforting words, I'm feeling much better now. At least those 2 illusions today gave us a clearer picture. You must be exhausted from running around with me these past couple days. Go get some rest. After a long day, the bed seems to whisper, "Come rest your mortal coil. That's what you're meant to do right now." Like falling into clouds, gently sinking, surrounded by tenderness, you drift off into dreams. But under the cover of night, there are still those who remain awake in Phylum Heights. Yeah, he's in league with Sarah. Well, this is unexpected. You let that insignificant little pawn go free. Such mercy doesn't quite fit the image of someone hell-bent on revenge, ready to die alongside their nemesis. They're just an insignificant pawn. They have minimal intel, and their life or death won't affect the bigger picture. No need to cut off every loose end. On the path to meet the Creator, any impious noise must be thoroughly purified. Just like those traitors who once basked in divine grace yet harbored doubts, daring to commit blasphemy, they are now very quiet, utterly quiet. As for you, showing mercy to even a little pawn, how can I trust you won't go soft on Banyue at the crucial moment, or perhaps hesitate when it comes to your own ending? Whether you trust me or not means nothing to me. I've said it before. Making Banyue pay in blood is my punishment for him, and the ending I've written for myself. You're sharing the same punishment as him? Ha ha ha. How ironic. Don't tell me you're still clinging to that pathetic illusion of a master-disciple bond. Don't make me laugh. Cut the pointless probing. We're just using each other to get what we want. My decisions are none of your business. Don't get hung up on your so-called god puppet. Better pay attention to those you keep in your company. For your sake, you'd better pray to your Creator. You'd better pray your Creator is really as omniscient as you claim. You mean Ye Shi Yuan? Heh. His little schemes are insignificant. The Creator has foreseen his fangs, and I shall be the final link to fulfill the Creator's prophecy. Yi Shi Yuan's very existence, his every choice, even those futile acts of defiance, all will be woven into the grand tapestry, becoming a distinctive stroke of color in this final masterpiece. Everything will return at journey's end. The lingering warmth of conspiracy gradually dissipates in the morning light of Phylum Heights. A new day dawns upon Swabian Temple, still unaware of last night's undercurrent, carrying mysteries and looming threats. Since I'm awake, I should go check on Zhao Guang first. Is that Beeline and Bowline bickering outside? Might as well check it out. Okay, guys, I think this is probably a great place to stop for the day. Getting a little intense in the story. There is a lot going on, many things at play here. But yeah, we are going to stop here for the day. So guys, thank you all so much for coming out to my forest and playing some Zenless Zone Zero with me. I hope that you all have a great day/night wherever you are at. And I hope you have a great rest of your day/night wherever you may be. Thank you so much for watching on Twitch and on YouTube, and thank you for those of you who interacted in the chat. I appreciate it. We will be back on Saturday, where we will be playing some Okami and continuing the story. So until then, I hope you have a great week. I will hopefully see you on Saturday, and if not, I will see you when I see you guys. Have an amazing one. Please, if you have time, remember to hydrate, stay hydrated, and take some time for you to just relax, rest up, and recuperate in this crazy world we live in, because you are worth it. Alright guys, I will talk to you all later. Goodbye everybody.